Aldessa, take those things to the right side, not the left.
When did we change that?
Since the heroic.
Yeah, it's just easier for the tanks.
And it keeps you from getting blasted by fell bombardment when I run through.
Also very important. Evil Forsaken Tongue. That was bad. Can we battle? Well, I guess it's almost over, but battle resurrect.
How did that happen?
Well, it looks like you got hit by the tank thing.
Terralion, I've started my assault on the northern front.
I must have ran through you and didn't see you.
Did I get a legendary? I did.
Hey, congrats.
Oh,
What'd you get?
Too.
It's only Arizai who could use the cinch, I think. And Gratz.
Huh? What happened?
I was saying Gratz on the legendary, and also that the cinch that Venterson got only works for Heresy according to the PLH thing.
You can't always go on that though.
Well, you can't, but
Trying to look here. My tooltips are horribly broken, but that is an upgrade. Okay, now they work.
Incoming Legion ships! Take cover!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where are we going today, Grandmaster? Antorus has left us a few.
They gave everything.
I think still standing up on my screen. Oh, there we go.
Anyone know how I can change the placement on TVM stuff? I don't see where I can unlock it.
I think you have to drag it while it's up or something like that.
Found it. Slash DBM, go to the options tab, click bar setup, and there's a move me button on the top right.
Ah, perfect. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Wait, is that for DBM?
Closet, please.
Yeah, we gotta make Sonder and get out of the closet.
You might be pulling for a while.
Yeah, I know, right?
I need a target.
That boy's so deep in the closet that his foot's in fucking Narnia.
Ah! My bars!
We were just talking about you.
Oh, really?
Yep.
They said you were really, really in the closet.
Yeah, fixed. Well, I mean,
Well, they summoned a lock closet to try and pull you out of it, and I said you were so deep in the closet that your foot was in fucking Narnia.
There's no need to explain.
Well, that way he can laugh too.
so
until I
just
pull my
Faradgar.
out of there again. And bring.
Oh, was there a ready check? I had to reload my UI.
Alright, so then we're already in here.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come back!
Time.
He did the DBM raid warning as well.
He's like, nope, 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 running away.
What? That
Just
was
happened.
that was so perfectly timed.
Okay, well, hold on, because I have to reinstall DBM. I'm sorry.
Well, then that works.
That is a proper guard dog. As soon as the bad guys start coming for your house, they run away.
All right. Who threw the stick?
I don't understand why I don't have this guy as a mount already. Can't I just enslave it like I do other demons?
You can't just enslave everything, Odessa.
God damn
Watch
it.
her.
I was gonna say watch me.
That's not true at all.
I mean, apparently I enslaved Draenei spirits, so why can't I enslave anything else?
I had to explain to Ty that those Urzu things are just a bunch of Draenei mashed together.
I want that as a mount so bad, you have no idea.
There's one in the game, isn't there?
Yeah, there is one, but that you would have to beat Mythic and the final boss.
Yeah, it drops from Mythic Argus. You good to go, Sondarin?
Mhm.
Once more, with feeling.
5,
Pour unholy DK.
1.
Remember to stack up.
God, this is so much nicer than last time.
Ain't it just? Aura's inflamed.
Just so you know.
Valorous Odessa.
What happened to your face?
I'm not having a good night.
Can't blame me this time.
You know what'll make you feel better? Drawing some fan fiction.
I've already got a commission for that going. Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
Where do I donate?
But why are you saying Jesus Christ? It's of your character.
I know.
A beautiful thing is happening here.
It's gonna be beautiful. It'll be amazing. You'll love it. Just be happy your character's not female no more.
Most of my characters end up having gender dysphoria, okay?
That's canon now.
That's canon.
So you should see my human paladin that started out as a male blood elf paladin, turned into a female blood elf paladin, turned into a human male. Yeah.
You're spreading the inflame.
Get out of the.
I gotta say though, our DPS is looking really solid right now. Like everybody is pulling almost identical numbers. It's great.
Minus slag.
How am I doing?
I don't count Slag Dad. You are doing more than Tyzon, Sunderin.
I just want to be counted.
Nope, you don't get counted.
You're a freak, Slag!
Dang it!
I think Sonderin, you might be our lowest geared person in the raid, so I expected your numbers to be about like they are. What is your item level, by the way?
932.
That's higher than mine.
Then it might be an itemization issue.
It's
Yeah.
an itemization issue.
I just needed gear to get up here.
Down, but countless more await the attention of your blade.
It's a monster.
So, should I roll on a chance for them?
Hey guys, this is Inflixia. I'm not feeling too hot right now. I'm gonna step out.
Alright, dude.
Feel better
Hope
then.
you feel better, man.
Sorry, dude.
Boo, artifact power.
Did you ever go to that Discord I was suggesting, Sunrise?
No.
Trust me, it'll make miles of difference. Then people knows what they're talking about.
If nobody's gonna roll on that artifact relic, I'll roll on it for my off spec. Ah, there you go.
I was gonna say,
Go
wait
ahead.
a minute.
Hey, one thing that we might consider doing at this point is if you don't need anything from a boss, looking at the loot spec and finding out what other people might be able to use that you could trade to them.
So I'm flanking pretty hard. How do I get over to where you are?
You're just going like a left from where the last boss was, and you go up.
Oh, there.
Finally getting used to these smoldering gauntlets. They take a lot of getting used to.
Someday I'll have my good legendaries, and then I'll be able to show Slag what DPS is.
I don't
would
think
like
that'll
that
ever be a thing.
Shut up, you. Don't dash my dreams.
Have Warlocks ever been a top DPS?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Affliction is the top DPS in basically every raid tier ever.
I thought destruction was.
No.
Nah, Destruction was only ever good in Pandaria, really.
Affliction wasn't doing too hot at the very start of this expansion during Emerald Nightmare.
Yeah. Well, basically what happens is most of the caster specs start out a little weaker, and then they catch up with itemization.
Why is Sonderin dying?
I got an ad. And I couldn't use the teleporter.
That's what you get for being a delicious chicken.
But
But ultimately, the reason that Affliction Warlock usually is at or near the top is because after you get your dots on things, most of your damage is completely irrelevant to mechanics. So while everybody else is running around, your dots are ticking.
Yeah, actually, Demonology is the highest DPS right now. Like, period. If you can play it.
It might sim the highest, but I seriously doubt that it's going to be on top of any Warcraft logs.
It is.
It is, but
oh wow.
It
Yeah,
does rely a lot of demons that don't care about mechanics.
It's also just like you really, really have to be like good with micromanaging.
Also, if you go to like the Warlock Discord, most people there, even like the hardcore raiders, will tell you it's like don't bother going Demonology unless you really like Demonology, because they said otherwise you're gonna have a pretty big learning curve ahead of you.
Look, I'm tall too.
No, you're not. But that's also why they're reworking Demonology as a whole. Like, they pretty much said Survival Hunters and Demonology are completely being rebooted, period.
Thank God. I'm tired of having to do so much work on my Survival Hunters.
God, I know it, right?
Remotely relevant.
I'll probably be back to maining a warrior next expansion.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Zandalari warrior.
Oh, well, that is true.
People are swearing that there's going to be Zandalari Paladins. I was like, till it's announced, I don't believe you.
I'm saying there should be at least.
No, you're not the first one to say it either. People are like,
I just want mages.
There should be, just for class disparity between Alliance and Horde.
Then Alliance needs a druid.
No, they don't.
They said they don't care about class disparity when it comes to the allied races.
Oh, they don't?
Yep.
No, the races are getting the classes they should get.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, then hopefully the Lightforged Draenei do not get Shaman.
I think we know
No, they don't.
already.
They don't.
They don't.
good, because it doesn't make any sense for them to have Shaman.
They made like some weak ass excuse as to why they had Shaman.
They ain't got no Nabundo.
Nabundo was their weak ass excuse for the regular Draenei I was talking about.
And Marisola do it.
Okay.
Do what?
The nuke button.
Oh yeah, go right ahead.
Just like, do it.
I still think that there should be undead paladins. Fight me.
I have been screaming for undead paladins since Wrath.
By the way, we need to summon our squid.
That makes no sense.
There is an undead paladin that exists in canon.
There's a bunch of them. You fight them in Icecrown. They come up and they start judging you.
Well, to be fair, the dead is always judging you.
Well, I mean, using judgment spells.
Those are dead ones. Let me be more specific. There is a Forsaken Paladin that exists in canon and existed in canon before Sunwalkers
It would
did.
make sense. They are dead humans.
Oh, there is a Forsaken Paladin?
There is, absolutely.
They'd have to be one hell of a masochist because the light physically hurts them.
I was just about to say that.
Is
No
that
more of
the
a
dude
masochist than holy priests.
Is that the guy that's a horseman? Like one of the original horsemen?
I'm not sure, maybe.
If you're talking about Zalek, then... Well, the horsemen didn't really count because they were Death Knights.
Yeah, if they're a horseman, they're not a paladin anymore.
Sirgan, in pod 2, you're gonna alternate putting a pod down or the shield down over by where we're fighting and over by pod 3.
Alright.
Fondren, you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Because DBM is saying that you're not. There you are.
I just didn't click ready yet. Because she asked who didn't know the fight.
Oh, you don't know the fight?
No, I do not.
Okay, so we're gonna need a fight explanation.
Yeah. When
It's
mine
not very
spawn,
friendly
you're
here.
gonna.
Hold up. Back up.
When the mines spawn, you want to make sure that you move away from them because they will spawn right under people. And the other thing that you'll see early on is that ads are going to spawn. You want to kill them all, but kill the caster first. And then when we get to the second and third swap, because it's going to be switching between 3 bosses, everything will go dark and you're going to want to go like underneath the shield that's going to pop up so you don't take a lot of damage from it.
Mines can also spawn under your feet. They take 3 seconds to arm, so make sure that you move away from them.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I actually think that'll be a good thing to. Yeah, I think it'll be a good thing to note on heroic too.
On normal, it's a pretty simple fight, but it's easier to see it than to explain it.
It truly is.
Well, I've seen the Raid Finder version, but
Oh, you should know it then. I mean, pretty much except Pod. But let's do it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
Pod 1 is go.
Show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos. Watch your step.
Mines are up. Watch your feet. More mines. It's another mine at people's feet. You gotta move when you have them spawn under you.
Try to stay up near the group so they don't spawn everywhere.
Next part. We need our pod person jumping in.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah, I didn't have time. Sorry. And if you can, do it a little closer to the back of the boss so people don't have to move as much.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
We need more damage units, by the way. Kill the pyromancer and then we'll be moving. Oh, and we'll have mines again, so be careful with them.
Sorry, Ty. I totally tunnel visioned and got 4 stacks.
All good.
At least they don't hurt like they do on heroic.
Pod 1 is live. Be really nice if I could see nameplates from up here.
Congrats.
Nice.
I still don't think that's something I was actually going for.
Paid for their treachery.
Is it the upgrade you've been waiting for?
The
No,
fall into
Oh, but congrats.
it never is. Hey, but there's
Thank
a
you.
trinket!
Very nice.
Maybe I can finally get rid of that trinket that Dad hates so much.
Oh God, please.
Yes, please.
Rec, you need set cloak.
No, I've got it.
Well,
Thank you.
fuck.
How did you survive that, Elra?
Blessing and protection. I always do that.
Got a bubble.
Yeah, I thought it went through bubbles because I can't glide to the bottom. It just insta kills me.
Nah, it doesn't do anything to bubbles. I can't be under the elevator even with Divine Shield, though.
Ooh.
Oh. I didn't even hit anything.
The raid's trying
nice.
to kill him.
Yeah. I just rolled that off the bonus.
Congrats. Is that your first tier piece?
Mm-hmm.
Congrats, man.
That's my first raid piece.
Nice. Congrats.
Yeah, it's got a nice DPS set bonus too. Way better than my set bonus.
Who are we going to next?
Usually we do Anar next.
Let's go smash the trash mobs for free loot.
Or was it actually Portal Keeper that we do next? I can't remember which way it went.
Doesn't really matter.
It was
No,
Portal
no.
Keeper because then A&R ports us
Yeah,
out to someplace
Keeper.
better.
I found a hound.
Found a what?
Hound.
Of course you did.
Oh, hi, doggy.
It's a stray.
I don't know if Moxie's gonna like this trinket better than the blade one or not.
Oh, let's give him a forever home.
If it doesn't pull trash, it's a better trinket.
Its use ability is call Legion ship to bomb the target's location, dealing blah blah fire damage to all targets within 12 range, including the ship. I don't know what sounds more damaging. Though we normally take a break at some point, so I'll probably
at 9. So maybe after the next boss.
I'll parse it then and see, because otherwise it looked like a lot of people could actually use it for a massive upgrade.
You can't wear it without binding it.
I don't need to wear it.
Then how can you parse it?
With the parser.
You mean
Yeah,
simulate
your
it?
compare.
Whatever.
Every world in our has fallen.
There's a big difference between parsing and simulating.
Technicalities.
It is not semantics and it is not technicalities because one is real data and the other one's pretend.
Isn't it all pretend?
I was
No.
about to say that.
No, this is real.
It is? Man,
Yeah.
that one is amazing.
Sorry, wrong target.
Real life has really bad graphics and a terrible physics engine then.
Yeah, I'm not very emotive in real life anymore.
Well, people keep saying how shit WoW's graphics are. That aligns.
And they think it's shit now. They should have seen it back in the day.
Oh, I know, right?
I think it's got pretty good graphics now.
I thought we were doing Portal Keeper first.
You can still clear the trash.
I'd say let Magni handle it.
I don't think he can kill anything.
I've seen him kill an entire Horde raid team.
I haven't.
I mean, that's true. But that was then. This is now.
That was before he was Crystal.
Yeah, now he's got built-in armor.
Man does have a point.
Is it built-in armor? Or is it now fragile handle this side up?
Well, he's made of diamond, so I mean that's the
Don't-
hardest substance on Earth.
You think
Depends
that,
on
but don't
if they're hitting his cleave plane or not.
You think that, but don't let UPS get a hold of him.
Yeah, until you get Aether Force from the planet.
Yeah,
Then
not through
we'll
there.
Like
see.
hold my beer.
Not through there.
I'll stay.
Yeah, UPS will be like, fragile. What?
French, right?
Must be. What?
There's always got to be one, huh?
Right.
Where the hell did he come from?
I don't know. He's like, hey, I'm coming from the wall.
It's WoW, it wouldn't surprise me.
Surely I can stop this raid team.
Alright, so what we doing there, boss?
I'm gonna have those 3 be down with the tank. Everyone else is gonna go up into the portals when I call it. Bosses mostly just don't stand and stuff when she casts it. Kill ads when you see them. If there's a Fellhound casting, you can silence it or interrupt
Oh,
toward the end.
Sandron, you'll need to know this. You see these portals on the side?
Mm-hmm.
when we say like red portal, you run towards a red portal and click on it, and then there's like a boss character dude in there that you have to beat up.
Just like Raid Finder.
Just
You don't
making
even have
sure.
to click on it. You just have to run through it.
Run through it. Sorry, yeah. But I don't know, because in Red Finder, you know, you might not have gone in the portal.
No, I went in the portal. Every portal.
Sunrun likes to contribute to his raids.
Well, a lot of times nobody explains anything.
Yeah. They don't at all.
No, nope. It's always a blind run. So much fun.
3, 2, 1. The Legion devastate all.
Taunting off the bat is cheating, Tyzon.
You haven't been taunting off the bat?
No.
You've been gambling with our lives, you
Red portal.
Going portal. Taunt off.
I had. You taunted, or somehow you got aggro right back off me.
I wonder if I can enslave this guy.
You can't enslave everything.
I want to try, though.
The world will be her pet.
Nah, that sounds like a lot of risk.
Why was I dying? I followed your rules, damn it.
Okay, after the collapsing portal, go up.
That was unfortunate placement, Tyzon.
So I can watch the flesh drip from your bones.
Our forces are infinite.
Purple.
Go for it, Ty. I got this.
I hate
I'm ready to.
focus up.
Oh,
Legion is cut off from
I'll get those stupid gloves someday.
For a brief moment in time, I was beating Slackdad.
Count it.
On my screen, it actually shows Sazerthi as having beaten Slag.
That's what
Same
mine
here.
has.
Oh yeah, he did. But to be fair, he stayed down.
That's a good fight for Rep.
No, I mean, it's great. I want anybody to beat me. Everybody beat me.
All right, we need to get his damage down below mine and Ty's.
Or get yours above mine.
Same difference.
No, it's not.
No, not really.
It's always good to have a backup for the Legos.
Anyone have Transmog mount? Gotta fix this cloak.
Yeah.
I'll throw it up.
Thank you.
No problem.
Fix this belt. And we're good.
For a friend of the Grummles, like you. I have just the thing, Wanderer. Good fortune,
Thank you.
the Grummles.
this sword matches his outfit very well.
Most likes gonna kill me anyway.
Why?
Apparently I've been holding on to a 950 trinket this whole time.
I hate you.
What?
I've been wearing like a 930 trinket because it's been my best in slot so long I didn't even notice I had a 950.
Oh my gosh.
You're a failure.
Unfortunately, he's still gonna hate this trinket because it's still a release thing in this direction that you are facing.
But it's at your target, isn't it?
No, it says your ranged attacks and spells have a chance to unleash a dark blast in the direction of your target.
Oh god. It's never ending.
Don't worry, I'm still gonna parse it against that other trinket just in case. But if I can trade that other one, then fantastic for like the half the raid that needed it apparently.
What kind of damage does Demonology Warlock pets do?
A ton.
Yeah, well, like what type?
Shadow.
Probably shadow or physical.
Tell you like my transport.
I don't know. It's probably sex. Yeah, it sucks.
Are you trying to figure out for Argus?
Yeah, just like in general, do the minions do like chaos damage or shadow damage or physical damage?
Harzlak is demo, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I'll find out.
I would go magic damage because you are a caster.
Yeah, but there's different types of magic damage.
Well,
He's
they're
doing
all
primarily
demons.
shadow. Let me parse out his pets though.
I would assume the imps probably do fire or shadow, and then the main pet would be physical or something. I don't know.
The Flafazag, I don't know what pet that is. That's his
That's his minion, his main minion.
his main minion. Primarily does physical. Wild imps primarily do fire, as expected. Dreadstalker does a mix. Shadow and melee are about the same. Looks like he summons another Felguard, again primarily physical.
So you're all in.
Doomguard does shadow. So yeah, I'd say outside of the imps, probably primarily shadow and physical. I'd have to add up each individually in order to give you an overall though.
Basically, they're in the boat at the, I think shamans are in, where it's kind of like they can just dabble at a couple different targets.
Well, I'm guessing that he's not doing melees, so on this screen it must include his pets. So overall he's doing shadow damage as the highest, followed actually by nature, and then shortly after that by fire.
Nature. Confirmed. Warlocks in the past were druids.
I have many, many wares.
So according to this this simulator, the blade trinket is still better than the 950 trinket.
Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Alright, sounds like we're all here now.
You want to go over what the normal strategy is versus the raid finder?
I did write it down, but I can explain it in voice too, now that we're quiet.
No.
It's gonna be that we're starting on mid, and then we're going to lower, but after that we're gonna have to split people. I'm gonna have groups 2 and 4 go to the upper group, while 1 and 3 is going to mid. And then after that, the first group's gonna go down to lower again, and we should be rejoining around that point. The only other difference is there'll be fell bats about 3 minutes in. So ranged people have to go to the middle platform where they're gonna circle around to kill them.
Do you need me to be Ellie for the bats, or can I stay enhanced?
It'd help if you switched, but it's not required.
We have a lot more range now than we did before.
That's a good question, actually. Is Demonology Warlock still considered ranged since their pets have to go attack it?
Yeah.
Well, they still have like Shadow Bolt and all that shit.
Yeah, but I don't think their pets fly.
Why would there?
I mean, the imps can do ranged attacks. I know for sure.
Yeah, but he's got like fell hunters and stuff like that. So I don't.
I usually have like 9 demons out at a time.
Yeah, I know, but aren't some of them melee?
3 of them are melee.
Ready on
30%.
crack.
Yeah, I'm ready. Sorry.
Champions.
I don't know. I don't know if he'd lose a bunch of damage doing range.
Essence for their infernal master.
Well, I think we have plenty enough melee that it won't hurt the raid for him to try and see how it goes.
Now we get to wait.
Begone, intruders. Back to your master.
Okay, so team 1 mid, team 2 upper.
Switched it up on me.
Yep, I wanted to see who noticed.
You step on the platform. No, you were right next to it, Sandra.
Oh, you called top too early.
I didn't know where I was
It's
going.
15 seconds apart by the time we're about done with this one.
Then they spawn. Yeah, because they still haven't
Yeah.
spawned.
Our DPS is way too high then. So we might just all go in one place and wait another anyway.
Isn't that a good problem to have?
It is.
Yeah, this is really the only part where we would have split. So. Okay, there's the hounds.
Yeah, the hound's still coming.
Is there like a different website to do the simulations on besides Raidbots?
Can't hear you anymore.
Is there a different website to use other than Raidbots?
Raidbots is the best one.
Back to mid.
I was just asking because, like, I'm saying that like nothing I own is an upgrade compared to what I'm wearing. I was like, that doesn't make much sense.
Unless you've got your best that you have on right now.
I shouldn't have, because there's a couple pieces I can think that I would assume would just raise drastically. Just from what
Are you re-simming every time you get a piece?
No, I haven't been re-simming. I was just getting it to check for like the best gear, but I guess I can sim it for swapping out gear.
You have to redo your stat priority each time. Because your stats change.
Alright, bottom's next, but we should be having bats soon for range.
Bats are spawning right now.
I see them.
Hey, I'm range too.
Get your ass back in melee.
Where do we go now? I can't remember. Top.
Yeah, DVM says top.
No, I missed it.
You will know the might of a Titan.
Should be it, really. If not, it says mid. But.
Once this destructor is dead, we win.
Yes. Dispatch their remaining forces. I will see to their vessel myself.
Or before it?
Nice.
I've never.
The tormented cries of the Pantheon ring out from.
Well done, champions. For the first time in millennia, a blow has been struck against.
Alright, since we got 3 items pop up, Venterson, do you want to keep yours?
Our royals in torment at this world's core.
Hello?
someone.
Hey.
Hey, okay.
So this is the thing I went to the first time.
Alright.
Yeah, this one.
Alright, so Venterson, you don't need that item, so I guess roll for the loop of the life binder.
Make it quick, because I need to know if I need to burn a bonus roll on it.
Oh, it could have been. Stupid. I hate how the secondary traits are random.
So that's it, just Rax and Aru?
I think it looks like that.
Alright, then I guess Rax gets that.
Yay, one of my best in slot rings.
Alright, Slag, do you want that artifact?
I can't. You know, when you look at it, you can't trade it.
Oh, you can't trade it?
No. Like the primary stat was my best in slot, but then it got shit in the rest of one. So go figure.
Alright, and how about Aracia for that chess piece?
It is a direct. Actually, I've got a 915 version of the same one. So yeah, if anyone else needs that, go for it.
Oh, if you have a 915, then that's an upgrade.
I've got the set piece for 915, but it's not actually in active use.
Ah, okay. Venterson or I don't know if Sierra needs it, but priests.
I didn't see what it was. Sorry.
Gilded Seraph's robes, your set piece.
Yeah, I guess
that one there. This is a nice one.
It's only a 5-level upgrade for me. Might be better for somebody else. I don't know.
Oh, Sierra rolls. I'm guessing he doesn't have the set.
No, I don't.
Okay. Anybody else?
You guys are the only priests.
Groovy.
Halt!
No, go back. Go back. Spread it.
You'll go no further, mortal scum. There's a bounty on your heads, and I mean to collect.
you can't leap over those things.
Zarthy.
Try to keep her the more you fight, the higher the bounty.
Flag, just charge through them.
What?
Just charge through them.
Why?
So we can walk through unopposed.
Yes, please.
But all of you would get damage.
Oh, that's why we let you go ahead of us.
Tank it. Tank it with your teeth.
No, thank you. Sounds painful.
Only if you let it curb stomp you. Then it's painful.
Fire on my position.
No, just go for maximum mass. You won't feel a thing.
Looks like I'll have to call in the big guns. I regret taking.
Clean as fuck. Set. And that's the set piece you already have?
Hmm?
Is that a set piece you already had?
No, that was actually one I was missing.
Oh, well then, congrats.
Well. Oh, he already has the leggings. Oh, but these are higher level leggings.
But if you need them, then you need them.
I don't know if I need them is my problem, because I mean they could potentially open up a slot and I could put a different legendary instead of the crap rings.
Have you considered what your two best in slot legendaries are?
Anything but these two rings that I'm wearing.
But I mean, are they legs?
One of them would be not legs, but at the moment I don't have anything but a normal thing in my legs. That's why I'm kind of like leaning towards that I might need to keep those. Because I don't need the legendary legs.
Well, while you're debating on that, Siergan, are you keeping that cloak?
I don't need it.
Alright, whoever wants to roll on that drape of the spirited hunt.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Nobody else is rolling, then it's Aura's.
Thank you.
Personally, that's what I would judge on if you already have your force up.
Well,
This is the one I stack for.
Stack
I
for
remember.
purple. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Stack for purple, spread for green, stand in green, spread for red.
Were we both rolling for the same drape?
Yeah.
Or say it again. At least I couldn't hear you the first time.
Stack for purple, stand in green, avoid red.
Cool. Sorry.
It's fine.
I was hoping you'd find your way here. I always knew test subjects. You should do nice.
I hate this guy.
So do you want me going on diamond again? Or do you want, like, a couple other people going on it? What you want?
I was potentially thinking of having a couple of range that go onto the second construct to just see like which way works better.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a lot like LFR. You just definitely don't want to stand near either tank. Wait, why is he not marked? Oh, yes. When the laser comes up, you're gonna have to check which way he's facing and make sure that you're not in the way of it. Otherwise, it's gonna just kill you on this, especially. Different from LFRs, that for the ads phase, 2 constructs are gonna spawn. We're definitely killing both until the very end. The way that most people are gonna be going is the skull ad for the first one. Second time around, it's gonna be at X, which I didn't put down. And then third is X again. And then skull for the 4th time. What I want to do is have Arasi and Aldessa do the other construct that spawns, though. So they'll be having to go diamond, skull, and then diamond again. Oh, out of the room. Something pulled it, I think.
Yeah, this time my details didn't tell me what pulled it. It just said first hit question mark.
It was Aldessa's sword.
I wasn't attacking
Informative.
anything.
Ruiner, watch out.
I don't think you can.
He's killing everyone.
4, 3.
That would
Oh,
suck if his laser blasted us all.
We're outside of the wall, so it can't actually do that, can it?
I don't know if it does.
How is it still going?
Yeah, I
Good
don't know if it
question.
resets. Maybe it might reset when the ads spawn.
I mean, he's still hitting us from here, though.
Oh, he hasn't touched me over here.
Keep on moving.
He's still going.
Jesus Christ, what a buggy piece of shit.
Just wait for these ads to start running here.
There we go.
Huzzah!
It's because he doesn't move. He has no legs.
Really?
He has legs. You just can't see him.
Sure.
Like does he
they'll
though?
say.
He's got legs, but does he know how to use them?
No, but he doesn't have legs because we can clearly see the bottom of where he's cut off, and you can't say that about like Ragnaros.
I heard a knee slapper once and skipped
Once more with feeling.
my leg.
With the intent to kill this time.
So just confirming, I'm going to be on the second construct.
Yeah. It should
Shiny.
be. Yeah, everyone else is going to do skull, XX skull. And then the secondary one for Aldessa and Erisi should be diamond, skull, diamond. And then I think it's either diamond again. Could be X, but I don't remember that well enough, sadly. Avoid the balls, do all the construct mechanics, like standing in purple and greens and not standing in red. Don't stand next to tanks. Avoid spheres.
Not next to you, on top of. Gotcha.
Yeah, go ahead. Everyone's ready.
Pull to her.
My baby.
Laser. Ads are coming up.
I'm gonna pick up red.
Do watch out for the purple balls. Although if you're by yourself and the raid's good, then in a way you can hit them. Laser.
some in between.
Laser.
That just means you need to watch out.
I'm not moving.
Get ready for the next ad on X and 15. Laser. 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 Ads are in 10, so. On to X again.
2, 1.
Laser. Laser. Next ads in 15.
He's not gonna live that long.
Oh yeah.
Not today.
Take that, Kingara.
No deaths.
That fight is so enjoyable for me.
Alright, Beredgar, are you keeping that?
Nope.
Alright, so for King Garot's Oil Sump, Relic, Siergan, Arasi, Aldessa, and Zifla, and whoever else might need it.
Someday one of these guys is going to give me a pair of shoes.
Who needs the Rennick?
Sirigan and Aracy, that's the only two? Okay. It goes to Aracy then.
Arigato.
Next one, Rek. Are you keeping the ring?
Nope.
Alright, Harslick, Zarthi, Aru, Sondarin, and anybody else that needs that band of the Sargarite Smith, go ahead and roll.
I'm not rolling.
Alright, Harslick it is.
The end is upon us.
And last one is Aru. Are you keeping the gloves?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okie dokie.
Hey, Era, how do you pull up activity with details?
Have you checked miscellaneous?
Hold on.
I actually only have that on my laptop, so can't even check right now.
Are you talking about in recount?
No, and it's called
it's
called
under-
details.
It's under custom.
Because someone had a question and I wanted to check.
Okay, that was kind of cool. My artifact attack went off mid-air as I was being bounced by those guys. What was not cool was that that's where its area of effect landed, so you would have had to be like a flying mob to get caught in it.
Ooh.
Okay, if you get the debuff from this guy, run away from other people.
Head on me, coming over here.
It's much earlier than I remember it being.
Sorry, Squiddy.
Oh, good.
Seriously.
I would love to go poke the boss, but I can't.
Can that be interrupted?
No.
It's just a fun mechanic.
What's really fun is when it's on one of the tanks and it just hits all the melee.
It's fun when it just hits the melee and everyone gets it.
Yeah, I think from now on, whenever it hits the melee, we should just all go hug somebody from the ranged group so that they have to stop DPSing too.
I didn't even
That's
get to
thinking with your noggin.
I got trapped at the end of the hallway, so I couldn't even get up there to DPS.
Demons twisting the spirits of the Titans, forcing them to use the light to save the Legion. Should they fall to darkness, Sargeras will have the power he needs to claim the final Titan. Azeroth!
Mathers, you're going to die.
I forgot he was a boss in here.
Alright, so I don't think they usually do it on LFR, but here we have to go back and forth between the triangle and star because
Yeah,
of the poles.
But when we did it, we still did that.
Yeah, I like to make people do it anyway.
Oh
Just so
man.
the pulls don't get like all over melee like they did for that one monk that didn't move, so everyone had to back out. Zifla is going to be standing closest in the stack so that he gets knocked back and can just like Demon Hunter jump back in. That's more or less all that we have to do. And we'll start triangle.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come, we will trade pain for pain.
Move. Move over. Move over. Move over. Move over. Yeah, ties down up. Move over.
What the hell?
I see a Battle Resonant Rex. It must.
Yeah, I clicked it and it's not doing anything.
Yeah, probably because we had the one.
You want me to reincarnate?
We don't have a second tank. Like it's just.
Yeah, the second tank.
Move over.
It's not gonna.
Yeah, I tried to take the res, it wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I got meleeed.
Yeah, that's why I turned around and slapped us.
And like when Ty had misery, I was sitting there spamming my taunt button and it wasn't accepting it.
All right, let's all try to die before Venterson, I think. Oh wait, that's on cooldown. Darn it.
Yeah, it is.
Just go, go, go. It's only 400 mil. Do it.
Yeah, you guys got this.
Just one by one.
Execute.
Well, darn.
Weaklings! You surrender to the merest taste of what I...
Huh.
That was really weird.
It seemed like he hit me with Shadow Strike twice. But like, in really rapid succession.
Yeah, he shouldn't have done that either. He just really didn't like you.
Venterson, no! Levitate me! Oh, I'm falling!
I'm lazy with levitate, so it wasn't me.
Floating raptors.
I like that you can jump with it now.
Oh gosh, it was the best quality of life improvement in this game ever.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Oh yes, you have no idea how annoying it was.
Alright.
It still cancels your cast though when it gets knocked off.
That's a shame. So
Yeah.
everybody right click off your floaty.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come! We will trade pain for gain!
Move over. Move over. Move over.
It was supposed to be soaking the misery.
I am.
Try to hug his feet a little bit more for me, please. It's okay. I mean, I end up scooting forward pretty far, I know.
Move over.
It's my short feet.
down.
Yeah, get racks. Shield them or defense it on them. Move over.
Congrats, Hars.
Nice.
His fate was ours to decide. You will pay for your insolence, mortals.
Alright, so we've got 3 items here. Rax, are you keeping that relic?
Nope.
So Sondarin, do you need it? Or whoever else can use it?
I mean, it'll just be an upgrade.
Nope, there's another one.
It's Duskard.
It's a nice chess piece, my god. It's got a socket. And speed.
So did anybody want to roll on that?
Alright, let's go with Raxigar's item first, the relic. Alright, I guess Sondarin's the only one that needs it. Alright, next one, Vinterson. Are you keeping the neck?
No.
Alright, so Aru, Siergan, Araces, Arthi, and whoever else needs that choker.
Link that one more time.
Hang on a second.
I got it.
Aram, is that your best stat?
What? Haste and mastery? What?
Yeah, haste mastery.
The short answer is yes.
Okay, then congrats.
Or you're speaking too soon because Arisa rolled.
Yeah,
Nah, I
Aram, I
didn't
just
get that
rolled
one.
a 17.
Yeah,
Oh.
he gets this one.
I didn't even see that roll. I thought you were talking to. I was looking at Siergan.
No, I saw the 17. I was like, it's going there.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, nobody beating that.
Congrats.
Alright, and next up is Sondarin. Are you keeping the belt?
No.
Alright, so Taizan and Zifla or whoever else wears leather.
Hey guys, run to the right of the boss to run
Link it.
around.
I still don't see why you're pulling. Why you want us to pull him over there?
Camera angle.
And that's why you shouldn't.
Just pull him up the stairs.
Chill running.
Yeah. What about the people that are all the way down here?
If you just get one up the stairs, they despawn. Coven respawning in 10. Run!
Alright, I guess it goes to Ty.
Congrats, Ty.
And next up is the chess piece that I got. So anybody that wants that, roll on it. Sondarin, you were pulled as the eye level upgrade.
Consider, though, guys, that has a socket, which makes it more valuable than it normally would be.
yeah, unless you're running like 945, 950, that's probably going to be better than whatever you have.
Yeah, mine's got avoidance on it.
So, roll if you guys need it. Well, looks like Grat Sondron. Woo! What is the best stats for Boomkins these days?
Haste and mastery.
Oh, then fuck yeah.
Hey, the chest looks normal again.
Oh god, they finally fixed it.
Alright, so just to be clear on this fight, don't stand in Nourish's sword when she throws it. Watch out for Azara's little blade things. The shadow blades will knock you into all sorts of trouble. The torment things are for Amenthal. We're all gonna get together, killing ads clockwise. So, that one's pretty simple, really. It just casts a heal that full heals itself, so you want to kill it before it does. Or let it go off and then kill it after. Golganath, that one's just one where you spread a couple yards apart from other people, or you're gonna just kill everyone. Kazgroth, you get out of the middle, and I don't know a good way to say it, but like every some number of degrees angles, I guess it's like 20 something, they are in a circle and they shoot fire into the middle, so you're moving out of mid for that. And for Norganon, all the ads are going to spawn around the edges, and we just moved a star to avoid getting run over by them. That sounds good.
Yeah, it's the fancy line and those arrow designs on the floor is where the ads spawn. So if you're standing on those spots, you'll get torched as well.
Alright, just waiting on Beardgar.
Do you want to set up the Ring of Peace for Norganon?
Star.
Yeah, we have it at Star by the stairs. It looked like it would be easier for everyone to get to it that way.
Do we have any of the atonement things? So I can change my talents?
I can make one, most likely.
I've got a spare.
Let's say I have some somewhere. Yeah, I have 3.
I need one of them. Can I please have it?
Trade Ara. Bloody hell, they're the soulbound versions. Damn it.
Oh, man.
Hold on, I should be able to
Trade
make
me,
one.
I've got one.
Okay.
There was an attempt.
There's one.
Did you get it?
I don't know who said who had it.
Yeah, whoever just said trade me, tell them who you are.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Yay! Yes.
Alright, all good, Beardgar?
Yes.
Alright, then we should be good to go.
No. We will not show you the way.
Do you know the way?
No, I don't.
No.
Let's not say we didn't.
Watch out for the sword. Okay, Norganon and 10. We're going to be moving to the star. Watch out for that sword, though. Razars. Alright, you can kill the ads now.
Ah, crap. Grabbed the wrong one.
Swords are right in melee. Golganath and 10, so you're going to be spreading out.
They're coming straight at you through the storms of Golganath.
No, you ran into me. For shame, Hunter.
Oh. I did no such thing.
I saw you do it.
I took no damage. It wasn't me.
It wasn't him.
What? I watched him walk off.
I took no damage. It wasn't me.
It
Make
doesn't
sure
kill
you're killing
both
ads.
parties.
Only one person takes damage.
Oh, maybe it was. I don't know. Hey, I was there. It was you who walked into me.
Target ads, please.
Oh, is when you double backed towards the boss.
Children, it doesn't matter.
Just harassing them.
There's one more ad. Okay, now we're good. Alright, Emmenthal, we're gonna be killing ads clockwise starting from star.
Do we not have B-Res?
Not for 30 seconds.
Torment to the High Father have taken form!
Skull, then X, then square, then moon.
lot of res slack.
Enjoy my ice before you are frozen solid.
Get out of the middle.
Yeah, that'll be coming up in 10 seconds. We're a bit slow on killing those ads, though.
1.
The demons are turning the sheep
Enjoy
flames
my
against
ice
you.
before you are frozen solid. I want to see your limbs roasted. Enjoy my icy grace before you are frozen solid. I want to see your limbs roasted.
Spread out.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I want to see your limbs roasted.
They're coming straight at you through the storms of Golgari.
Focus the ads or the boss?
Ads.
Before you are frozen solid. I want to see your limbs roasted. Enjoy my icy grace before you are frozen solid.
Focus boss.
My icy grace before you are frozen solid.
Congrats.
Ratera.
Pantheon are free, but they
That's definitely
Resing.
congrats, but thanks.
Thank you. Grats, Hunter.
Thank you.
That's a great roll on it.
Any luck, Slack?
It's
Nope.
an item level upgrade for me.
Sorry, man.
Too far.
I spent my coin on it and I got a relic.
I saw that. That's the way it goes, though.
Would you guys mind if I go do Netherlight stuff real quick?
Go for it. We can clear trash.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the same real quick, like.
One
Alright.
was fighting going to bed.
let's go ahead and just have everyone take a break now, and then we'll come back to this.
All right.
It's been like an hour and a half anyway.
Alright, I'm good. Ready to be resummoned.
I return.
Who needed summon?
Taijin.
Rec will too.
I could use a summon 2 on Aramidas.
Sweet.
When'd you get him out of?
I mean, you'd probably be able to tell if you're in Moonkin form a little easier if, you know, it was actually a Moonkin form.
Wait, do I be a giant algae?
Oh man.
4,
I need a summon.
2, 1.
Recompense does as well.
You didn't get the one before AFK, I guess. I'll send another. Let's see who else.
I need one too.
Oh yeah, we're about to have a couple more for that.
Thank you.
Looks like we're all here.
Yeah, it's good to have you at desk.
Yeah, I enjoyed that fight. We could just do that like 10 more times.
Mean have Slag dead for most of all the fights?
Even if he was alive, I would have beaten him on that one because it's AoE.
Not only that, I figured out how I could do better damage on that boss while I was dead. I got to thinking about it.
Yeah, no, you need to quit all that thinking.
No.
What's that?
It's just that I've got two abilities that debuff the boss for my spells, and when they're switched on the tanks, I lose that debuff, and so I have to switch with the tanks basically. That's the only way I'm going to be able to do good damage on that buff.
Let me get ready to settle back into third at best.
You'll be alright. Oh man.
So this fight, we're just stacking behind him. When he does the Taishlock technique, he just hits us with Flame Run twice, which is going to knock us back. After the second one, you run away from him so you don't get hit by his AoE. When he runs to the center, he'll spawn ads around the sides that you could hit with crowd control, but you definitely want to kill them ASAP, as well as the tank ones after that. He'll also put a debuff on people. You want to move away from everyone when that happens. Probably easiest if you just hit like your keys to strafe left or right to like get away than turning around or something. Just whatever works for you.
are you standing?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's probably easier for the first part. Stack up at his back. Or we're just gonna push him into Ad's phase, that's fine too. Never mind, guys.
I mean, who's complaining?
Well, that was a first.
My god.
Yeah, sometimes we're a little slow and other times we're way ahead.
Just do that every time he's about to do foe break, okay? Thanks.
Have we turned the murder up too high?
No.
Or not high enough?
Needs more murder.
Not a good place to be, Harzlek.
And get the debuff, go left or right.
Don't put it in the melee.
Stack up, maybe.
Do it anyways.
And now run out. stack up. Well, he's dead, but stack up.
Nice.
You need that, wreck?
Agramar's essence is free. He can
I got the set helm.
and once more.
I didn't even see what I got.
No, I got the set helm. Do you need it?
Soul of Argus.
Oh, okay. Well, I looted something. I didn't see what it was though.
It was probably the quest item.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright.
Let me look at the set helm.
Elra, are you keeping the relic?
Nah.
I have 930 with a gem.
Of creation.
So probably not.
That's the last of Argus.
Life relic, Sondarin or whoever else can use it for 935 roll.
Signal the Titans to begin. Once they start their ritual, there's no turning back.
Anyone else use life relics? Other than me?
Not in any important capacity.
Oh.
I mean, if it's gonna be junked, I'll take it.
Well,
It's an item upgrade.
yeah, he can use it, so go ahead.
Yeah.
Squiddy gets it then, and Dusk, are you keeping the cloak? Alright, oh, Sondaran, go talk to Magni.
Yeah, I didn't know if they were still here at the loot.
No, they jumped, so talk to Magni to get your relic. Alright, and Dusk is not keeping the cloak, so Aracia, Baradgar, or whoever else wants that cloak, go ahead and roll.
It'd be nice if it was linked each time for a roll. Just saying in the future.
Alright.
Looks like the one roll.
Alright, Aracia gets it if nobody else is rolling.
Ah, there you are.
Do we want to flask and everything on this fight?
I wouldn't for the first run through.
Okay, then I won't.
Doesn't flask persist after death?
Yes. But I'd rather not waste one if we don't have to.
Customer, hurry back.
We may not really need it.
Alright, so Flute's done. I'll just go ahead and start explaining. We're going to have him about in the middle for the first phase, because all the DPS is going to stack up behind him in a line, more or less. Whenever we get buffs on us, one for the sea and one for the sky. We're putting sky in the front of the group with melee. It looks like a bunch of electricity. Sea is like a ball of water, and it goes into the back. Occasionally, he'll turn around and try to cleave us with the scythe. We're going to just move to the right, and then we'll line back up on the area that the scythe makes into a pool, so that way we're covering as little of the room as possible with his attack. At that point, he'll also be putting a debuff on random people. When you get it, try and run towards the back of the room so you're not dropping it on anybody, because when it runs out, it does leave a pool behind. That's pretty much it for the first phase. In the second, we're gonna take him over to the skull, and the main things will be that we'll get debuffs called Soul Burst and Soul Bomb. If you get Soul Burst, just go to diamond or triangle on the left and right. If you get Soul Bomb, which is just a really big circle over you, and you go back here to this circle, a tank should come over to stand with you so they could absorb it with their golden glow. If for some reason they can't, then you're gonna have to use cooldowns to survive it. On to phase 3. A whole bunch of ads are gonna spawn around the room. They'll have debuffs after a few seconds that lets them take 100% more damage to specific types. DBM will put a marker over their head so it's easier to see. You'll probably be looking for the arcane or the nature one if you're a boomkin, for instance. 2 of the ads are also going to gain a sword or daggers that are going to have to be tanked, because otherwise they'll poke everybody to death. And the ones that don't have swords or daggers will be casting some things, like a line attack towards someone that they just move out of the way of others. The important one, though, is that they're going to start channeling Cosmic Beacon. If you see that, you can let it go for a few seconds, but you want to make sure it gets interrupted, because otherwise we're going to see someone taking a lot of damage from it.
What was that again? Just the name of the attack?
Cosmic Beacon.
Thank you.
Usually helps if everybody kind of spreads out which one they're DPSing. You try to lean towards the one that you do the most damage to, the type. But yeah.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion. 4th phase, we'll get a cinematic killed, and we'll lay on the ground until ANR puts down a tree. At that point, we release, and we'll be in the spirit world where we have to weave our way through a bunch of void creatures. Yeah, Shaw. That if you hit them, they're gonna knock everybody back and hit everyone with an AoE slow, and the whole raid will hate you for it.
It can also damage the tree.
Yeah. But your goal is to get to the tree, because when you get there, you'll be resurrected. We'll be treating Argus like we did in the 2nd phase, where we move Soul Burst and Soul Bombs to their markers. So Soul Bomb all the way back here, Soul Burst left and right. We won't have a tank to save you this time, so this is really where you'll be using self cooldowns to try and survive. If you do end up dying, though, you'll be sent back to the spirit realm when you release. And from there, there'll be a new thing in the area that are these little spears. They're kind of hard to see, but if you pick them up, then it gives a boost to us, and it also restores the energy to the tree. The goal is to kind of get 2 or 3 of them every time you do end up dying. I guess the last details are also going to be little pools of things slowly falling to the ground that you have to not stand in, otherwise you're going to take damage and it becomes a stacking dot. If you're up to 8 or 9, you're probably going to be dead. That's pretty much it, other than just seeing what it's like.
Did you mention the importance of killing the ads in the last phase?
forgetting that all the time. There's going to be some spheres that spawn around the edges of the room, in the front where Argus will be, and then a couple back here too. You're going to have to make sure you kill them, because if you don't, they're going to eventually cover up the entire room, and that'll pretty much kill everybody.
Everyone will be the dead.
Oh, don't forget, if you get the sky buff, you're dropping it in the melee. And the other one, I can't remember the name of it.
C is going to be further
C.
back.
Yeah, C is behind the raid.
Yeah, I'll be calling out stuff to try and help us, and really the best way to learn it is to see it.
Yep.
Alright, everyone's ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A bit neater of a line, if you'd please. It's very good. Move right. And then just right along the pool here.
Hug the line.
Someone's stuff is not where it should be.
Beredgar.
I did not know I got that.
You need to pay better attention.
Move right.
Well, I thought I got something from being hit by the thing a little bit. His
Anyway,
cone death.
let's battle as Aramidas. We'll go a little further, see how it looks. Move right. just got scythed.
I didn't even see it.
How did you get scythed?
I don't know how, but it happened.
I see that, but I didn't see him ever turn around.
Maybe he's been working on his backswing.
Scary thought.
He's gonna be a great golfer one day.
Go get it.
X, who is that?
It's the demon hunter who can just
No problem.
speed away.
Just want to make sure you saw it, that's all.
Just pain. Oh.
Destroy! Kill Agramar!
Agramar?
Yes, kill him.
Why? He's helping us.
He's just sitting there. He should go over there and kick him in the dick.
He already gave us all of his power.
Hey, there's a better
Yeah, we're gonna just save it for then now.
Not important enough.
Oh, you're about to be rezzed after this phase.
Yeah.
I think I nuked Beacon too soon there.
Well, it hurts a little, but it's not like game ending.
There, I got you that time, Dust.
Yeah, pretty solidly. Well done.
I know.
I think I have figured out that they spawn in the set pattern.
They do.
They
Yeah.
never change.
It was trying to figure out which one I needed to go to though. I got it this time. It worked. It was great.
Hope is not lost, Highfather.
I'll see if I can get it next week too.
Okay. To the tree and avoid Shaw.
Arise, champions. fight to save your world.
Oh, good. Nobody got hit by it.
Ads.
Yep, kill him.
You gotta take your soul bursts out of the group.
I thought I did, sorry.
Mine was back, but it could have been more back too.
Remember, if you die, collect the orb.
Ads are up.
What did that? Oh.
Ads are up.
Ow. That killed me even with my
Please heal Slack Dad. Thank you.
Balderaz Venterson. The tree's down.
Should we last?
Oh.
If you can heal, please. I'm dead.
Yeah, we're all dead. I don't know if we actually put our Balderaz on Venterson or if we'd used it on something else.
I did, but they died immediately.
That sucks. Also, just a minor note for this is that even once the tree's dead and nobody can res, you can still run around and grab spheres that help people.
No. Why?
Did we have Soul Bomb and Burst in the group?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
On several occasions.
We had one at the end there that killed like half the raid.
So now, do you want flasks or to try again? Because I thought our damage was pretty solid.
Yeah, we're even with the deaths early on, we were still on time to beat it. We just have to work on mechanics for the first and final phase.
Okay.
Can we get food?
Alright, I got it.
So no flasks.
Yeah, we don't really need to use anything. We just have to do the mechanics a little better.
Oh, hold on, let me. Alright, I'm good.
you're topped off and you have a 20%, you should be able to survive it at 5,700. But I don't know. Yeah, it may just be hitting you harder for something. Move right. Move right. Move right.
Try to drop these buffs a little further to the right.
Oh, we phased him.
Yep, everyone was up. Except Sarthi at the very end. Let's go ahead and get Sarthi up, actually.
Mortals your strength, brother.
Got it.
Holy crap. Please turn him a little.
We
Or not.
can't.
Yeah, he could.
Oh, we couldn't.
It's,
We
it's
were.
fine.
Only pain. Time answers to me, Unmaker.
Just wasted my cooldown. I am so depressed right now.
Rip.
Yeah, he does that all the time. He's a jerk.
Damn, the big one went down fast this time.
It was physical, and that's what I was on for a little bit.
It was someone's favorite color.
It is. I like him, and he's big now.
This one's melee. Come kill it.
No, I don't, because we don't want a random switch in the middle. Never mind.
Time to die.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop reincarnate.
He just kills you twice.
No, he doesn't. Apparently, you can stand up there and DPS him, but I mean, it's not worth it.
After all we have endured, it must not end this way.
I don't know why anybody would want to do that, but people did it in LFR. It was funny.
The spark of life still.
Few extra seconds to fight.
Arise, champions! Fight to save your world!
Are you okay, Heresy?
There we go. Was just shroud dodging.
Yeah, they can be a mess.
Look, we're all over.
Ads are up.
Mad by tree.
Did someone detonate something in the ring?
Can't tell you right now. Ads are up.
Use your health.
Go to the triangle if you have soul burst.
Ads.
Guys, collect some orbs before you use the tree, please.
Yeah, I ended up getting a whole bunch and a lot around the tree. Ads are up.
Boss is almost dead.
There's no almost.
Nice.
Nice.
Honestly, something was glitchy last time around because everybody was taking way more damage.
Rec, do you need that helm?
I don't know. I'll let you know soon.
Alright, because I'd like it if you don't.
Still no fucking drink it. On either boss.
Sucks, man. I'm sorry.
Anyone need?
Supposedly that's an upgrade for healing, but I would lose 5 item levels.
It's those secondary stats.
Yeah.
Thank you all for making that such a smooth run. Had like a bug and a hiccup, but it was really good tonight, I think.
That was great stuff.
Yep, went well.
Yeah, good night, Hunter.
Good night.
Oh, night, folks. Thanks for the run.
Good night.
Later, y'all.
Not all.
Yeah, good night.
Yeah, come here, Slag. You can have it.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, I got it off of my
Oh, is that your bonus roll?
Yeah.
Oh. No worries.
Yeah, I got
I didn't even
artifact
read
power
that.
from the boss.
That's all good.
Oh, there you go, Moxie. That's all you.
What?
Guild chat.
Oh, no. Fuck that.
Come on.
Dude, I spent 3.5 hours there last week. I'm good.
I heard you guys got it, though.
We did get it. We did
Good job.
get it.
I'm actually impressed. I haven't gotten it yet. Over 10, at least.
Oh, man. We did a seat 15 last week with the necrotic and everything. You know that one?
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
241 deaths.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
It was the nightmare of nightmares.
We had a problem with seat before, too. The previous week.
It's really bad. Don't run it over 10, like, ever.
We only did it because it was 15, and we were like,
That second boss is just one of the worst things in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And the other worst thing in the world would be the trash.
Yeah.
I
I still
imagine with
have a nightmare.
necrotic, the trash is pretty bad, yeah, because there's a lot of it.